Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going over Gotham City Police Department here in New Gotham, which we have not shown much of because a lot of it is under development and it's really unfinished. But this whole area is what we're primarily working on. But GCPD is completely done, in and out, and we added a lot of references and Easter eggs, I guess, that would be interesting to see for any Batman fan. So there are two entrances, and one is here, which you could see goes to this main entrance right here, and then there's this tunnel that goes through, and I'll go over this later. But here's the other entrance, which has the main sign, which this whole building is designed off after like Arkham Knight and Arkham Origins, because especially this sign is like completely based off of Origins from what I could remember, and because I really liked how they had it slanted like that, and that's what this is emulated off of. So we have a parking lot all surrounding the whole thing. We have a bunch of patrol cars, and then we have two big trucks, big vans. These are kind of like the SWAT vans that they held Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Dumpsters. This is supposed to be like the power, like the electricity, kind of like how in Arkham Knight when the militia take over, you need to power it back up, and I guess you could say this is like the generator. We have a bunch of pipes and vents, and then more patrol cars, and then these two cars right here and right here are the animated series trucks, because those trucks are so cool, so I really wanted to make them, and I think I did pretty good emulating it. But you could just press one of the rear lights and then you can sit inside this. So that seems to be it with the, yeah, we'll go over that last. So here's the entrance. It says New Gotham Precinct, and you go inside and you take the stairs up. Now this interior was very much inspired by Origins, and I guess you can say even like Gotham Knights, because I really wanted it to be like a Predator room with like a lot of layers to it. So you take the stairs up here, and then here's this like working area where there's all the snow is meant to represent papers on the ground. And yeah, so we have the Predator vents, which like the Gotham Merchants Bank, you could just sneak around in, very Batman like. Then we also have the gargoyles, which you could sneak around, and then this is all open and it leads to this skylight, and I think that looks really nice. Yeah, we'll go down here. I'll do this now actually, I'll show the rest later. So we have the servers, computer servers, a little computer area, vending machines, a lot of trash on the ground, misplaced papers and books. And then on this side we have more of this working space, sort of like, I don't know, like cubicles or however you describe it. Some bookshelves, and then a bulletin board with all the leads and stuff. So yeah, this whole like stared down, different floored area, this technically first floor, is really what I wanted to capture. I think I did good. There's only a staircase, no elevator. I really wanted to make it seem like this was a really old building, and then the police department just took over and they had to just work with what they had. Here's the second floor. We have I guess like a lounging area with a pool table and darts and some couches. Over here we have the shooting range, which these are the same posters from Jezebel Plaza, and these are all supposed to be bullets, bullet casings and bullet holes and bullet marks, and then the windows all sealed off to prevent any accidents. This leads to the first roof, which has this like cargo bob type helicopter. I don't know the actual name of it, but and then the ramp is open, so you can go inside this too, but it's not like there's anything in it. But yeah, this is a chunky police helicopter, and we have a chimney up here too. And the chimney doesn't connect anywhere, but you know, it's just for effect. Balcony where you can look over. And this is the offices of the named police officers. At least the ones that I thought were important and ones that I could remember. So we have Detective Montoya, which is, you know, these are small rooms, but I think it gets the point across there. She has books, right? And then you go to Bullock, and Bullock has some books filled in and some not so filled in, but we'll get on later here to see that. With Arnold Flass, he has no books because, you know, he's kind of hot-headed like that, and his lamp is on the ground. And same with Brandon from Arkham Origins and any other storyline that I'm not aware of. He has his lamp on the ground and no books because he's kind of a grunt like that. But here we have Commissioner Gordon's office, and we have a couch and a big table, and right here the window's open to represent how in the animated series Batman would come in through his window and talk to him like in the dark and no one would see him. And yeah, that's it for these offices. Right to the third floor. So first we have records, which is just a bunch of like shelves and file cabinets, papers on the ground too, and this is like a table where you would bring your files over to read them. It's all curtained off too. Lots of trash on the ground still. Over here, it's a really tight squeeze, but it's a recreational area with just tables and chairs and a refrigerator and a vending machine, just where you can, like a break room. And then over here we have Police Chief Clancy O'Hara, which is the chief from 1966 show. The 1966 show, and yeah, I wasn't sure who else I could put for chief, but he's the one that I know for sure. And the way this is it's sort of like in Arkham Origins, I think, where you're breaking into the police department, and like say the doors are locked, and then there's these like windows at the top, and some of them would be open, so Batman would be able to go in through the windows and sneak into here. And this is like his little like resting room. So he has a bed and these files here and a table, and the files would be like, well, if it's a corrupt police chief or something like that, then, and he wouldn't be allowed in GCPD, he could sneak in and check on the files like that. But here we have the his office, and this is the red telephone from 1966. He has a nicer chair, a nicer desk too, and then he has a skylight, and I'll explain the skylight in a sec. But going on is the last floor, and this leads to the roof. Well, it's not a floor, it's a staircase. Okay, first I want to show the helipads. So here we have another double helipad like the cargo bob down there, but this one would be for a police blimp like from the animated series, which wouldn't be too big, so it'd be able to fit here. Then we have a generic helicopter, which looks nice, and then another chimney, and here we can see the skylight. Alright, and then before I turn over there, here's a little broadcasting antenna, or just a communication antenna of some sort so that they can get connection. And here is the bat signal. Before I turn around, I want to like give some story. So this is the skylight, right, from the chief's office, and you know, this was supposed to be like an older building, and when they moved in, they're like, okay, well, we need to put a place for the bat signal, and then they wanted it somewhere high, so they built this whole platform over the skylight. So the skylight is basically useless. But here's this bat signal platform, and you take the stairs up. Oh, and I managed to get a bat symbol onto the actual spotlight, which, I mean, I meant to, but I didn't mean to go like, I didn't expect it to turn out this detailed and specific with the bat ears and the arms up. So yeah, here's the bat signal, and say we flip it on, and there it is. My friend and I worked on this last night, and I think we did a pretty good job. It's the Arkham bat symbol, because I think that one looks the best, just in my opinion. And I think we did it pretty good. Pretty good. And then this is supposed to show the beams of light, and we didn't want it to connect all the way, because that would probably look a little weird. Or it did look weird, so that's why we destroyed it, and it'd probably look even weirder if we put more. But that's the bat signal. I think it looks pretty good. You can see it from most areas of this island, and you wouldn't be able to see it from there, but that's okay, because we could just say that it's because you know, the bat signal in universe is like the light hitting a cloud, right? And then you'd see the bat shape on the cloud in the dark area, so we could just say it's a cloud facing here, and you can't see it from there. Oh, I didn't realize that there's a huge shadow there too. But yeah, that's supposed to be like a little Deacon Blackfire thing over there that we'll build upon later on. That was just to help us remember. Right, so the whole building's done. We just need the sub level, and the bat signal's up there. So we'll do it from here. So this is all like supposed to be like Arkham Knight. So we have the Arkham Knight Batmobile, which this is a different. I just built this one completely from a picture of the thing. This isn't based off the one in the Batcave, and I think it might be better than the one in the Batcave. I don't know. But here is the prisoner detention, just like Arkham Knight, and then you take him out, and this whole area is all like gated off, right? It's security, and there'd be like doors here, but iron doors would look weird, so I just kept it open. And you'd go down here and take him down here, and here's more security, more doors. First we have an interrogation room, which is supposed to be the one from the Dark Knight, which I just based off from my memory, and I'm pretty sure it's just, you know, it's pretty simple anyways. But interrogation room with the lamp and everything. And then, whoops, lost. And then here is, this is like solely based off of Arkham Knight, where we have the main hold-up area. So here's the TV where you can see your most wanted and all that. And that's wrong. But yeah, this is where Cash would be sitting with his computer. And it's not like exactly based off of it. I just do it from memory. And I just wanted to include the big cell with all the bad guys, and then the metahuman cell, and then some thug cells, some grunt cells. But here we have the room to go into interrogation. There's not much, just like these servers. But here's the big chunky cell for all of the rogues. Here's the henchman cells. And then here's the evidence locker. Now I don't have much in here because I don't really, like, I couldn't think of much to put. I know I could probably if I really spent much time, but I didn't want to spend forever doing this. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for what we could put, just drop them down below. But so far we have, I know this is really simple. I could probably die a little bit, but this is just supposed to be Scarecrow's suit. We have Black Mask, Ra's al Ghul's sword of some sort, I don't know. And then the Bane's Titan canister, Professor Pig mask, Clayface Clay sample, Joker present, and then Mr. Freeze's suit, and Nora's chamber. Yeah, I plan on just like, because I know in the Arkham Knight it's like all in cases, but I want this kind of be like like where they just throw everything in here. It's all just kind of a cluttered mess with all the supervillain stuff. So yeah, any suggestions for that, just leave it in the comments. It'd be very much appreciated. But yeah, I think that's it for GCPD. We did this one pretty quickly because it was pretty clear how I wanted to do it straight off the bat. And yeah, we have these. We have this gate that goes all around it, and then these. The entrance also has the. I forgot what they're called, but the things that lift and raise and then close. But yeah, that's it for this one. We hope you enjoyed it. We should have more videos out soon with other stuff, maybe showing off more of this side of the city, and the Royal Hotel. The Royal Hotel has no interior because it's huge, but if you want to see the specific parts from Arkham Origins, like the lobby and all that, just let us know and maybe we'll do it. But yeah, that's it for GCPD. Let us know what you guys think. Give us some suggestions and feedback, and thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, because there'll be new videos out every now and then. And yeah, thanks for watching.